Interesting. Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. We're going to get into another reading for you guys. So sit back, relax, and get comfortable. The sage is booming. I hope you guys are doing well. Just know, a little motivational message. Whatever you guys are going through, it's going to work itself out. Okay? Not because because of the astrology, but I'm not an astrologer. So it's not necessarily because of any astrology. It's just because that's the way life works. Even if it doesn't work itself out in the time that you want it to, it's going to all work itself out. What you have to do is continue to be a student and a teacher of life and basically stay positive and grateful for everything that you have and all the experiences that you've been given, okay? Don't know why I had to say it, but I had to say it. So if y'all are new, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to leave the brains in the chat, in the comments, if the reading is resonating. Y'all feel free to put your affirmations in the chat or the comments to further affirm them, okay? Also, feel free to put your gratitude list there as well. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, all my members, all my moderators, and all my subscribers, new, old, or indifferent, okay? I really appreciate you guys. Anything y'all need to know is below. Sale is on merch right now. That link is below. The sale ends at the end of Pisces season. If you want a reading, I have affordable options. The link for the website is below. And if you want to join the membership to get early access to readings like this or exclusive content, the link is below. You want to join the diameter tier for the most access. The circumference tier has less access, but it's still good. Because you get access to the weekly reading, okay? Some of you guys may know, I'm no longer doing the weekly tea on here. It just takes too much time. I wish I could, but it takes too much time and it's not getting, you know, the engagement that I'd like it to get. So it's not to smudge or not smudge. It's not to like slight any of you guys who like the weekly tea. I enjoyed it too, but I just can't exert that much energy. And that's what I feel like a lot of us are learning how to do. Okay. So thank you guys for your understanding, your patience with that situation. Again, if you would like to get a weekly message, you can join the circumference tier, which is the more affordable tier. If you want to get all the access, which, I mean, you might as well because it's not that much more. But if you're interested, that's what I'm just letting you know. Jeez. I'm just letting you know both tiers have access to the weekly message, okay? Also, Pisces, I had a little bit of a channel message because there's been some things going on, okay? I feel like I had to say that student and teacher of life, right? Life is going to teach us lessons. Life is going to take us through certain situations, right? But if we always act as if we know everything, because that's something that Pisces do. I'm a Pisces. I have Pisces in several placements in my chart. If we go through life, because we are very knowledgeable, we are very intuitive as Pisces. We do know a lot about what's going on. And a lot of you guys have air placements as well, which help you to be even more intuitive. But like, if we go through life thinking that we know everything, thinking that we're, you know, so wise in situations, and we never open ourselves up to like adaptation or learning or hearing something different or new, we won't ever succeed, bruh. And I'm not ragging on y'all because I think a lot of you guys watching me, if you're watching me and you're consistently watching me, you've addressed a lot of this ish, okay? But a lot of people come in, you know, or are going through life, not necessarily on my channel, but in general, like a lot of people are going through life thinking that they know everything, and then they basically put their foot in their mouth or kick their own ass, because at the end of the day, they're not allowing the universe, allowing the world, allowing life to help them mature, to help them grow, to help them move forward in situations. Basically, Ten of Wands, thank you, causing blockages in their own life, putting obstacles in their own way. And that's something that I just don't want you guys to do, Pisces, because I really love you guys. I have a different way of showing love. I have a different way of showing, like, that I care for people. The way that I show love is by teaching, talking, having transparency and complete honesty. Like, to me, if somebody lies to you, they don't love you. And I've said that to y'all several times. So I will never lie to you about what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing, and it might hurt your feelings, but it's because I love you, even though I don't even know you like that. It's because I want the best for you. It's because I want your life to be abundant. Ooh, confirmation. It's because I want you to have everything and anything that you desire, need, or want in life along the, stipulations of the universe and what you can have. It's not because I'm trying to be negative. It's because I'm trying to help you get to a point of vision where you can see your own BS and you can see your own obstacles that you put in your way. I thought I knew everything at 16, 17. I thought I had it all figured out. I ended up having 2 kids and marrying a man who narcissistically abused me for the next 15 years, basically. It's coming on 15. I only got a few more years left to go. 10 to 15 years, because I was a Pisces who saw things and thought I knew everything, but that wasn't my future. It's kind of like the message I told y'all about when sometimes, for whatever reason, I have to say this. So if you click off and you want to see cards, bye. Okay. Sorry. I don't talk to me about putting it in the comments, talking about get to the reading. Just have a good day. This is for the people who need to hear this. And if you're still here listening to this, then it's something about your spiritual evolution, your journey evolving, that Spirit wants you to know this, okay? There are always going to be things that you have to learn. And had I paid attention to the guides that were presented to me, whether it be through my family members, friends, whatever, if I had to listen to the signs and paid attention to the red flags and really been in touch with my intuition and my discernment, then I would have been able to possibly stop myself from going through that. But at the same time, I actually knew that I was doing the wrong thing. I knew that I was being bad, quote unquote. And I did it anyway. It was like a self-destructive mechanism. So in times, I say this to say that in times when you guys are dealing with things that are really rough or dealing with things that are really heavy, you really have to take stock of your self-destructive nature. And as a teen, it might look like sneaking out of the house, underage drinking, narcotics use or whatever, or intercourse before you should really be doing it, or teen pregnancy. That's what it may look like when you get in your own way as a teen, but it changes as you adapt and as you evolve, as you grow, as you get older, right? So getting in your own way as an adult could be maybe sticking to those same habits that you had as a teen, hanging around the same people that you were hanging around as a teen. It could be, for some of you guys, second guessing yourself and self-sabotaging yourself when it comes to certain projects or businesses that you want to start, okay? These are all things that we have to take note of. This could also be situations where you overindulge, which, could be anything. You could overindulge in anything, but we'll use the example of food. And you may overindulge in food because it's like, well, I pay my bills, I work hard, I got the money, and now I'm grown, so I can eat what I want. It's an excuse. So, I just feel like, Pisces, don't look. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just like, for whatever reason, I had to tell you, Pisces, don't be so hard-headed that you don't think that there's anything that you have to learn, or you don't think that there's anything that you have to do to improve. Because if you walk around like that, like, it's going to cause you to have blockages. It's going to cause you to have setbacks that are unnecessary. So I felt like I had to just say that. But what are the messages for Pisces, guardian angels? See that Five of Pentacles, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. So you're facing possibly some difficulty with money, but I feel like it's going to move forward and work itself out if you are not afraid to do what it takes to work it out. I don't know what this is necessarily. Let me look at all the cards and see. Yeah, it's like you're trying to make a decision. You feel like, I don't know. There's something about your childhood. Yeah, I do know. There's something about your childhood and your past. Maybe how you were raised, your parents' situations, the household that you grew in, the family dynamic structure that you grew up in, that is telling you some memories. It's like, I don't know if it's memories of your mother or your father, your grandparents, just how you're like, because it could be a combination of all those people, but how people lived when you were a child, how you saw people live when you were a child is defining a poverty mentality that you are holding on to right now. Because of your past, you don't see any point in like moving forward with any of your ideas, or like really putting 110% of your effort into anything that you do. And I'm not saying that this is something that you like. I'm not saying that this is something that you're actually still doing. This could be something that you're overcoming as we speak. This could be a part of your past and a confirmation that you're moving forward. But there's a connection between your childhood and the way you make money, the way you see money, and it's affecting how you get money. Maybe your parents told you all the time that, like, okay, I'll give you an example. When I was a kid, my mom used to take me to the mall, but she would tell me before we went to the mall, don't ask for nothing. I don't have any money for nothing. You can't get nothing. We're just window shopping. And it was like, dang. It took away all the excitement. And I know why she did it. It's like she did it because she didn't want to have to break my heart by telling me no. But it's like she broke my heart anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like the truth hurts sometimes. And I feel like a lot of you feel that you're not going to get something anyway. Like, even if you try to do something, you're not going to, even if you try your hardest, even if you put all your effort into something, you feel like it's not going to matter. You feel like you're still not going to get anything. Like it's going to be another failure. Because of what happened in your childhood. It could have been, it doesn't have to be things like what I said. It could have been things like, hey, you know, your mom or your dad, could be your dad, the Emperor's behind the Six of Cups. This could be anything like that keeps you in a poverty mindset. Some of y'all had kids with people who were delinquents because you just thought dads aren't in people's lives. Some of you are delinquents with your kids. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not saying that it's you, but somebody in this audience has these different variables that could be attached to their situation. It's like struggling was what you saw as your reality. And it's been a very difficult obstacle to overcome. There could be someone helping you move this forward. I don't know who this person is, but there could be someone helping you move this situation forward. Could be a Taurus, could be a Sag, could be a Libra. I don't know about that though. Some of you may be very nervous about something coming in towards you. Communication from a person that says they want to work it out. You really don't feel like there's any point in dealing with your past, Pisces. You really don't feel like there's any point in talking or communicating with someone, trying to work something out. Because either they ghosted you or you ghosted them because you had to. Like either they ran out on you or you had to protect yourself and you ran out on them. But I think that you guys are a little bit afraid or apprehensive, I would say. I don't think you're afraid. I think you're apprehensive and reserved about working something out with someone. This could be your father. You're trying to make a decision about the past, but it's like you're in this like limbo state. You're in this place where you may have certain fears. This could also be a situation financially where you may be communicating with some type of government officials. This could be you making payment arrangements on your bills for your home, a bill that involves a child. But there's this energy of like disappointment that I feel is, you know, to me, it's like the Five of Pentacles. It's like every time you're in the Five of Pentacles, right? You're very determined, Pisces. You work really hard to move forward. You get to the Eight of Wands. You put all of your energy into cultivating some type of forward progress. But then it's like you're thinking every time you move forward, you take 2 steps back. It's like you're already anticipating that that's what's going to happen. So therefore, Ace of Swords, therefore, when you invest your energy into things, whether it be jobs, career, business, projects, hobbies, relationships, it's like you never finish anything because it's like, well, I'm never going to get anything out of it. I'm just going to still be where I started. That's kind of what it feels like. Like, I think that's why you struggle finishing things. Unless it's something that you're really invested in and interested in, it's like you struggle finishing things. You always want to start a new thing without finishing what you started. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, y'all. Okay. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Four of Wands. I'm going to put it up right. Okay. Yeah, there could be some issues with bills with the Four of Wands. There could be some issues affording a home, paying bills, making ends meet that you're dealing with right now, financial situations. And some of you are also dealing with a relationship that it's like not going anywhere right now. It's like y'all are not talking, or there's some type of stalemate, or somebody could have ghosted you and you could have ghosted them. There could also be someone who ghosted you and got rejected by another person. It's like, I feel like you're right here, Pisces, and someone else is coming towards you to make things right, to tell you the truth about their feelings, but it's because they got kicked out on their behind and got ghosted or kicked out from a home of another person. Now, this could be you over here. It just depends on where you fall on the spectrum. You could be going back to someone because you may have thought the grass was greener on the other side and realized it's not. And now you're coming back to somebody who had your back. I don't know, Pisces. Take it how it resonates. Don't get offended with me. Just take it how it resonates. But it's like, I feel like someone is coming to express their feelings, to express the truth. They feel like it's their truth, and I'm going to emphasize their truth, because to me, the Knight of Cups is like fleeting energy. It's very dreamy. It's imaginative. It's like emotions and feelings and how things are flowing right now, but the tide may change later, or, you know, the current may change later. So somebody's in the mood to tell the truth right now, but I'm not sure how true that truth is. So that's why I've said it's their truth. Okay. What's the Eight of Wands? The Ten of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like someone's moving on from a family dynamic or a relationship. This is something involving family, children, husband, wife, brother, sister, mother, father type of energy. Something happened with someone's family. They want to talk to you about it or communicate about it, or something happened in someone's relationship. I feel like somebody got kicked out on their behind, but I feel like they got kicked out by their spouse, husband, wife, or something like that. And they're coming towards you to communicate about this situation. They may be getting a divorce. But we have the Fool card and the Sun. So it's like, yeah, somebody's been set free. Somebody's going on a new journey. They have a lot of possible options of how they can handle situations. These are two really good cards. The Sun and the Fool together. It's like someone's very happy. So I just heard, it's a beautiful morning. And nothing going down and a smile. Like, I don't know the words, but that's what I just heard in my head. It's a beautiful morning part. Like somebody's waking up and they're like, look at how beautiful it is. I feel like some of you this could also be you moving forward from a really tumultuous relationship, setting yourself free, maybe getting a divorce, having a divorce being finalized. Some of you could be communicating about this experience, kind of like how I just, told y'all how I felt about, being responsible, getting out of your own way, teenage situations, all my things that I told you about at the beginning of the reading. Like this could be something like that, where you're finally feeling like able and happy, able and willing to express yourself about a very difficult, tumultuous relationship that you went through, and you're communicating with people about it. Some of you are communicating with a group about it. Because you no longer feel like a victim. It's like you're moving on from this victim mentality. Somebody feels free, though. If somebody's divorcing someone or leaving a family dynamic or family situation, leaving a home, it's like they're really happy about it. They're very carefree, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl type of energy. What's the Justice? Eight of Cups, yeah. If you walked away from a person, you did the right thing. If somebody forced you to have to walk away, you did the right thing. You're going to receive justice for this. Wherever you're going, there's going to be justice. But see, I feel like there's somebody who's afraid of this. I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody else. Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Be confident in whatever it is you're working on. I feel like this is something you're building for yourself, building from the ground up. Something that you're constructing, and you may have constructed and deconstructed it several times because you were trying to get it perfect. You were trying to get it right. But guess what? It's never going to be perfect. Just go with what you got, and you're going to adapt and build as you go. There may have been a lot of financial struggles to accomplish a goal. It's like you were trying to finish this project, but you couldn't do it because you didn't have the money. But I feel like that's about to change. I feel like your household is moving forward. You know how in the like medieval and period piece dramas where they say your house, this house, the house of this, the house of that, house of the dragon, all that type of stuff. It's like, that's how I see this Ten of Cups. That's your house. Some of you may even have a sigil and you're moving forward, or there's communication that's coming in that's making you really happy. Yeah, there's some type of communication that's coming in that's making you really happy. This could be from a lawyer. This could be from a judge. But there's definitely something that's giving you confidence and the means to pursue whatever this goal is. You can finally leave something behind that you may love, but that's not serving you properly. And that's the thing. It's like, if this is a person, if this is a job, if this is a friend group or a best friend, or if this is a lover or relationship, or if it's a career or a business, it's like with these two cards, Pisces, you have to do what you got to do. Like, I'm sorry, but the fact that there's a cap, apparently, I'm using myself as an example, and people may think, oh, that's so vain and egotistical. No, it's not. I'm just using it as an example because you can clearly see what I mean. Okay? Because there's this imaginary cap on what I'm doing in the tarot community or on this channel or whatever the F is going on, I can't stay here and sit here and not get my justice, because it would be like this. Coming back to a situation or staying in a situation that's unfair. I wouldn't ask you to do any of that. So it's like, there's a lot of, situations that people may not see it as fair that you're doing it, Pisces, but you have to do what's best for you. People may not see it as fair that I'm going to start transferring a lot of the videos to the membership, and it's going to be less videos coming out on the channel. But eventually, if things don't turn around and it's still a bunch of BS going on, that's what I'm going to have to do. Because if I don't do that, then people aren't going to like, people aren't going to subscribe, people aren't going to comment, they're not going to support. Those of you who are loyal, I know that y'all are here. I get it. But it's like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And I just use that as an example, because a lot of you have been in situations where I feel like you can understand what I'm saying. You've been in situations with jobs where they don't want to give you a raise or a promotion, even though you deserve it. They want to keep you stuck in a certain position. A lot of you, look, and then Six of Wands. And see, look at what I'm saying. This is telling you not to be afraid of wherever it is that you're going. You may need help accomplishing a goal, or there's help coming in to help you accomplish a goal because you've asked for it. If you need help accomplishing a goal and you're feeling stuck financially, you might want to start praying about it. You may want to start like talking to God, talking to spirit, your spirit guides, whoever you believe in, whoever you pray to. Because I feel like as soon as it's like they're waiting for you to open up and say what you need. And then it's coming in, which is making you extremely happy, making you feel free, and allowing you to move forward, giving you justice so that you can move forward to have success in whatever this is that you are building. But this Nine of Wands is here. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of attention. Whatever this is that you're thinking about doing, that you have been procrastinating about or hesitating about or not able to pursue because of financial reasons, or you're tired, from work and things like that, you're going to get the money you need to do it. You're going to get the energy you need to do it. Whatever it is that you need, you're going to get it so that you can do this, because the universe is supporting it. This is what they want you to be doing. This is a part of the next stage of your journey. You know what I mean? It's like, it's as simple as that. And you don't have to be afraid about failing. You don't have to be afraid about it not working out anymore the way that you felt when you got disappointed as a child, because that shit is done. What's the Nine of Wands? Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you're going to be a little nervous, though, when somebody comes and presents you with this offer, whatever this is, this assistance, or you receive this justice. It's like you're going to question it. And that's the whole point I'm trying to make. It stems from childhood trauma of poverty mindsets that you had to grow up around with either your parents, your grandparents, or your family members. Yep, 9 of Swords. It's like you're going to be afraid to take this help or to take this offer, and Spirit is like, look, get your head out of your ass and realize that this is what you asked for. This is a prayer. Listen, that's outside of a church. Okay, even though the 4 of Wands is not here, that's the outside of a church. They're going in there. If they just go into the church and ask for help, they'll probably get a hot meal, a warm bath, maybe a good night's sleep, if not a bath. And, you know, maybe a little bit of donation for money or something like that. Even if they can't go in the church, they may get some type of assistance to where they can keep going to their destination or wherever they need to go. They can say a prayer, be offered a little moment's pause from the cold. And I feel like that's what you're doing, or that's what you need to do, or that's what you're about to do, is pray about your situation. And I feel like God is going to make a way. But then when you get it and there's justice, you're like, oh, I'm scared. I'm just telling y'all, that's what the cards say. They're saying don't do that. They're saying don't do that. That's what they're saying. Okay. What is the advice? Okay. Number 1, conscious consumer. It says you may have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. Okay? So be sure to spend your money wisely and consciously. Release joy. I said release joy, Jesus. There is really somebody. There's somebody who really abused y'all. And they made you feel like you would never have joy in your life. And you got to let that shit go. Okay? Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something. And the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So if the cards won't come out if that's not what was going on, okay? Now, there may be someone who's jealous of you because you are walking away. Like I said earlier, I did pick up on that just slightly. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I would say mostly Taurus. It also could be a Libra. So Taurus, Virgo, Libra, possibly Gemini as well. And then also it could be another Pisces, to be honest, because you got the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. It could be another Pisces who's jealous of you, but there's a Pisces here who's jealous. And you may want to evaluate your own actions to make sure that you're not keeping your head up your ass and stopping yourself from progressing into abundance and moving forward just because you don't want to admit that you was being jealous and shit. I'm just saying, if you're mad about it and you're triggered by it, then it's probably something you need to work on. And it's not easy, but it's going to actually help you to get what you want and get where you need to go. And I think a lot of you guys have someone who may want to apologize and tell you the truth about a relationship, a marriage, or a family situation. This could be the person you divorced, or this could be the person who you were dealing with who was married and they're now getting a divorce and they want to tell you the truth, but they're coming in with night energy. Somebody's very ashamed. But it's like Pisces with this 9 of Swords and this King of Cups, you cannot like play the victim in the situation because it takes away your power. Those jealousy, ego, victimhood, you know, just ignoring situations, all of that stuff makes you basically lay down and not defend yourself in the eyes of the universe, which means they're not going to defend you either. Okay, we have employment change, which says your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality, Pisces. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. See, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of y'all had a very fucked up childhood, and I'm going to cuss because you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm tired. Y'all had a really messed up childhood, and it's to the point where a lot of people convinced you that you didn't deserve the things that God is now trying to tell you that you deserve. God, the Most High, whoever you believe. The spirits of the universe, Source, is trying to reinforce, Source is reinforcing that you deserve all of the things that you have envisioned with the dreams that have been coming to you, with the visions that have been coming to you. They're trying to reinforce to you that you deserve all of this. And that you don't have to be jealous of other people. You don't have to be envious. You don't have to look at other people, even if it's not jealousy or envy. You don't have to look at other people and think, oh, it's great for them, but I'll never have that. You don't have to think that, because I feel like that's part of what this is too. It's like the universe is saying, you can have it too. Fuck that. But it's like you have to believe in yourself enough to do the work that needs to be done in order to get whatever it is that you want. So I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you would like to donate, please do so through the PayPal link in the description box below. If you want to join the membership, book a reading, or get some merch while it's on sale, be sure to click the links below. Leave me a comment. Put a brain in the chat if it resonated, you guys. I love y'all. I wish you the best in everything that you're going through right now. And remember, this is our circle, boos. Bye.